Hi everyone, welcome back. This is going to be a bit of a different episode. As you see, I'm not in a game right now. I'm gonna go back and play the games that I've released. I'm not gonna play all the games that I've made. I've made a lot of really garbage little games, but I'm going to replace or play the four that I've published and just like look at them because I haven't like looked at them in quite some time. So we're gonna start with Vexed Heroes. This game was the very first game that I actually published. I worked my ass off learning how to code from scratch, basically on YouTube and Google at every point, before ChatGPT came out. Um, and I put it on Steam, and it was awesome. I was so happy. But let's take a look. I got my little sword. I have no unlocks because I'm on the wrong profile, but I'll start with Michelle. And we also start with Strunk. Michelle is more of a summoner class. Strunk is a melee class. He's really good with like multicast because his casts have Pierce by default, if I remember correctly. Oh, I do have some unlocks for some reason. Oh, and I have some skulls. Well, apparently, I could refund all this. Um, I could unlock another hero. Look, there's Mint 5,000 skulls. Mint is really just the OP character. It's basically just Michelle, except for just has OP stats. I'm just gonna start the game with nothing. Oh, have some skulls and stats, but I don't have any extra levels. This is probably a bug for playing Steam Share on different saves. I've never done that before, so the more you learn. So there's two stages. There's this grass stage, and there's a lava stage. There's no sound effect volume. I don't know why there's no sound effect volume. I think that's just my computer being bad right now. Man, this is not a good show off of my game. There's a little fairy. Fairy attack stuff too. No, Angry Cloud or an extra projectile. Let's go Angry Cloud. I love the Angry Cloud. He just goes and zaps stuff. Let's do Stabby. Stabby is just a little ghost that runs around and stabs stuff. There's an extra skull. You get skulls for beating it, but you can also pick up skulls. Use Storm. Storm will randomly strike guys. Ooh, we got some frogs now. Firestarter, he's another little ghost. Mystic Turret. Sounds good. And there is sound effects. I just don't have my sound up loud enough to hear them. I heard a little bit, but apparently I just have my sound turned way down. Um, Flying Kunai, another summon. If you get summon projectiles, the ghosts, and I believe Kunai also gets extra. There's just more of them. Yeah, here's one summon projectile. Now we just have like a full summon build going. Summon some spears. I'll be the first to admit, this game, it isn't the most advanced among, we'll do an additional lightning strike. It isn't the most advanced among, Survivor games by a long shot. But it does go on sale for like 50 cents, like every time that there's a sale going on. I try to at least make it go on sale for literally as cheap as I can physically make it without Steam like telling me no. Let's do increased summon damage. See if I can just stand here a little bit. You can reduce the turret time. The turrets, I think it's every 10 seconds to summon another turret. The turret lasts for so long. However, you can get the time reduction, so instead of every once in a while there's not a turret, you can have like 5 turrets. I just wanted this game to be able to get like as crazy as possible. There is a reroll on top. Haven't really needed it yet. You can reroll once per level. It does get harder and harder to level, but the bigger enemies do give more experience. So then the mouse is now another summon projectile. Now we should be picking up in high gear. And I can't wait till I make another game, but I have a game in mind that I want to make, and I started making it and stuff, but that's why I started my YouTube channel. It's because I wasn't really getting any motivation to do like anything. So hopefully I find some more motivation to work on my game soon, but now I'm kind of just preoccupied with streaming and making videos, and it feels nice. So another lightning strikes. Now every time lightning strikes, 3 enemies get struck. There are little hearts here, like here. Now that I look back, I don't know why I made pixel hearts when nothing else in this is pixels. This is not an infinite arena game. There is like an actual arena. Summon damage. So if I move up here, I can probably hit the edge of the arena. Yep, there's the edge of the arena. You can't go through the edge of the arena, it just counts as a wall. I wanted to make it so you couldn't run infinitely. One turret pierce, +1 max HP. Now we'll reroll. We'll add another summon projectile. Summon projectile, probably the most OP thing in the game. Get like a lot of ghosts and stuff. faster turrets again. Now my turrets should have like little to no downtime. It starts as like 5 seconds uptime, 5 seconds downtime. Now I have 2 of them at once. So this was definitely the project that I worked the longest and hardest on, but I also had to like learn coding and oops, I died. I took an arrow to the face. Anyway, and then it says like you survived. Ending screen saying what music I used, copyright free music, the testers, all my friends and family, and big thanks and whatnot, and then you go back to the main menu. In this version, I don't have any like cheats or anything. I can't just unlock them in character, but if I loaded it up in Unity, I could still do that, but it's fine. Anyway, let's move on to the next game. Okay, moving on to my next game. This is my itch.io page. My next game is Bun Bun's Island Adventure. This was the first ever Game Jam game that I made. And I was just super excited to finally do a Game Jam because I used to watch them on YouTube like all the time. I had no idea where to take the game or anything. I do have a devlog on here to my other YouTube channel. And I should also have a link to that in my description. But this was the first video in that channel, and the devlog actually won me $50 for best devlog, and I was just really happy, even though I was the only person who made a video devlog, so I probably cheated a little bit. But anyway, Bun Bun's Island Adventure. What is my phone trying to do? There we go. Okay. Settings. I can turn up the music, I can turn up the effects. The too much gore was supposed to be a button that didn't do anything for fun, but I just like never did. We can skip the intro. Oh, I guess you can't see through my head. There's new game, skip intro settings, and exit game. Oh, title glitched out a little bit. Something's not right here. A little tutorial on top because the game was not polished well. This is the first game that I used like grids and stuff in Unity. So we just start out, we're a little bunny. I borrowed somebody's assets for this and then drew on them to edit them. The person that was their assets, I posted on their page, and they actually linked my game on their page, which was really cool. What a great day! I should go plant some flowers. If I find some flowers, I should try planting them in dirt. You collected your first blue flower. I forgot how to plant flowers. Another blue flower. Another blue flower. I could put the flowers back. Oh, there we go. It's been a long time. It's because I was like standing on it. I don't know why this one doesn't want to go in at all. Wow, what a great show off of my games. I'm just breaking my own games. There we go. I do have like the controls and stuff written on the main page, but I hadn't like... You collected your first pink flower. There we go. It's been great. I think I want to get back to bed for the night. How long has it been? What was that? I should go check around. So if you come down here beforehand, this is not a path. I just forgot to show that off. I'm not seeing anything. I should search some more. Oh, another flower. And another one. Okay. Some more flowers. It took me a while in this to like learn how to like walk behind trees, but still be in front of the bottom of the tree and stuff. But it definitely took quite a bit. Well, while I'm here, I might as well plant a couple. How long have we been alone? This isn't real. We don't want to be alone. So your flowers turn into traps. They can only kill so much, and they can take damage, and they can attack and stuff. We can attack. Also, we can stab people with a knife. Blue flowers turn into spike traps. Pink flowers turn into turrets. This can't be real. This isn't real. And then we wake up in bed. Oh, well. It wasn't real after all. What a terrible dream. I should check for anything bad. I guess everything's fine. Might as well plant some flowers. It's just a casual game about planting some flowers. She's still out there. So there are like a lot of triggers and stuff I made for this game. That I could probably do a lot better now. But they were definitely some of the best I'd ever done up to this point. I did them all myself. Where did the bridge go? that was another thing I was proud of. Tileset swapping in the middle of the game without even realizing what's going on. It was not easy for me to do. I tried to do this game without with as little tutorials and holding hand as possible. Since it was a game jam game, I wanted to try to just actually make a game myself. And you will die alone. And yeah, so there's some jank to the coding. Okay, back again. The turrets just kind of killed everything as they spawned. This is no dream. How long must I go on? Ah, wake up from a dream again. Okay. This can't be real. What's going on? Putting a stop to this. Getting off this island today. Where did the bridge go? This is new. Where does it go? There's nothing? Better go back. Wait, my house is gone. So if you collect a knife, it instantly starts nighttime. Are you prepared to fight for her? This game really, there's no real difficulty to it. She's waiting. Find her. Please, I'm so alone. I have to find her. Something's different. Keep moving forward. I can see the end. She's here somewhere. Almost over. Are you ready? No, you destroyed my flower. I mean turret. Is it all over? You found me. Okay, so the story is not great. Also, it was my first horror-esque game. But I'm really happy how it turned out. I was really happy with the whole thing. The whole project was just a ton of fun. Now moving on to next game. This game is called Unyielding Frost. This game's playable. This was the first ever game that I made that was playable with a keyboard and controller. In fact, so F is interact, plant the staff with E. You can cast magic when the staff is planted. And then pause menu, of course. This is how you die. This was your last stand. Collect items and resources, upgrades, and upgrade your base, and how long can you survive? So this is just the game where you're just trying to survive as long as possible, because eventually you will die. This is the first game that I made voxel models. I also tried to get like really creative with particle effects and stuff. So yeah, anyway. So in this game, we can rescue survivors. Collect resources. When the staff turns red, that means there's some demons. That ain't. You can only cast spells at the demons. When you are inside the light, and they get slowed down inside the light. They can also drop items. Okay, I ran out of time. So we have 2 resources and 1 follower. So we're going to grant a follower the power of fire. So I wanted to add like elemental stuff and whatnot, but I just never got far enough in this project because it was kind of a handful of a project. This is also a game jam game. So fire and ice basically do the same thing, they're just different colors. We can repair the barrier, upgrade the barrier. We didn't find any runes. So we'll just go to our first night. So the nighttime, we start with 1 rune turret. We have 1 guy. Our barrier can be like upgraded and stuff. The demons that are all like running sideways and stuff. It's very silly. Let's see if we can actually find some like more stuff this time. The demons aren't really much of a threat. We can basically run from them infinitely. This is the edge of the map. There's a rune over here. Also in this, I had to actually like I had to learn how to animate my own model. I had to learn how to add AI around like objects and stuff, like pathfinding. There was a lot of stuff that I learned in these projects. Basically, the whole idea was the project was to just like do as many different things and learn as many new things as I could. Darn, I didn't grant that. Okay, we'll get a ice follower now. And we have a red rune. So we will craft a fire rune. This game can get insane. Each night it gets harder. Enemies get more health and there's just more enemies and stuff. I think I've seen seen some pretty crazy like builds where people actually like make it far and whatnot. I think my record is like 24. But like my partner was playing and ended up getting to like 36 or something like that before they just stopped because they were just like so OP that they couldn't die. Because they were just doing a really good job collecting stuff. Another follower. 4 runes. I don't remember how I set it up. It's either every 3 or 4 days or something like that the game gets like significantly harder. I also never made it so the enemies speed up once they're out of the light again. So that's why they're really not a threat, because they slow down and then never like stop slowing down. We'll do another fire and ice. We'll upgrade our barrier now, and we'll do one of each rune. So now we have an upgraded barrier, it has like some steel beams on it. We have lots of oh, that one looks kind of broken. The particle effects look just really bad. I've never done particle effects like that before. The snow turned out really good though. I'd never done anything like this before, but I think it turned out great. Oh, that's a bug I never got to finish because I ran out of time. If you're at the very, very edge of something and can interact with it, but you're not actually in the bubble with it, you can like duplicate it. And that, I guess, caused me to duplicate my next thing just in it. But yeah, there was so much more that I wanted to do on this project, but between modeling, animating, well, I didn't manually animate, I just used Mixamo animations on my models, but learning to like animate and stuff and put all the stuff into Unity and whatnot, it took a lot of work, and I only had 7 days to do this project. So we're just going to do one last night and we'll call it quits on this one. I learned a lot in this game, but it is really not the best game. If you see the fireballs explode early, it's because their target that they were going for died. I didn't program them to just like keep going, I just programmed them to explode. Stop. Anyway, let's move on to the next game. So for my final game, we have Flicker of Fear. This whole game can run in your browser. This is the first time that I did a browser-based extension game. The whole idea of this game jam for this one was to make a game with absolutely no UI. Which you can't fault me for the loading bar on the front. That's just the web browser actually loading the game. It wasn't actually in the game in any way, shape, or form. Anyway, so we start as this person. This was just an art asset that was free from somewhere, and I just colored them to be like a bit darker. We can pull out our gun. Our gun has a laser pointer. This game was the first, like, I wanted to try to make like a real horror game. Um, we have a flashlight, so I had to learn on this project. I had to learn how to use like dynamic lighting and stuff, like also like flash and whatnot. The laser pointer. I had to learn a lot of stuff. Also drew all the assets on this one by hands. So we see all the tree trunks here. We can sprint. Um, I don't know if you can hear that broken glass. My sound is a little low. This game has a lot of like when you're going, there's just like sound effects that play out of nowhere. I'll try to be quiet for the next one. That distant shriek. I don't know if you can hear that, but follow the blood. So, if you get the sneak attack on enemies, enemies are really easy, but if you don't, enemies can get really hard because they get really fast and start chasing you and beating the crap out of you. I love the dynamic lighting in this game though. First time I did something like this in 2D, and it just looked awesome to me. Kinda don't remember where all of the enemy placements are. Now, since this game had no UI, there's no like real story, there's no like pickups or anything. You're just trying to get to the ends. See if I can make this guy run at me. Oh, I'm not. Oh. If you do get hit, you're you start hearing your heartbeat and stuff. You'll heal over time slowly, but you will be hurt. Okay. This game also is not very long. I had to learn so many things in this game, and I drew so many things for it that I just didn't have very long to actually make the map like really huge. Also, if you don't know what you're doing, you'll probably die a couple times because one enemy is dangerous, but two enemies, there's pretty much no killing them unless you flee. You can just like run through the entire game in like less than a minute though. There's more like to explore up there, but this is the real path. Oh. Keep shooting and oh. Like I hit a little bit. They keep shooting it like pretty much stun locks them. So that game, it took a while. I just loved I don't know, I loved making it. People really loved it. Told me I should really make like a full horror game, but I'm really not a horror game person. I just wanted to take a crack at it because I thought no UI would lean well towards it. But yeah. Anyway, that was basically all of my published work. Like I said, I've made a ton of just small shitty games and whatnot, and I have a ton of scrap projects. I always get way ahead of myself. But that was fun. Until next time, guys, take it easy. Bye.